Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Animatree here. I want to do a weird one I don't normally do for a video. I think I'm going to do a Pokemon Direct video. If this takes off, cool. I'm going to do it for predictions. If not, well, at least I tried something new. So what do I think of this July 2025, which it comes out on the 22nd, which is technically a day away when this releases? A little over that. I think it's like a day plus. So what do I think this will be? Well, from what we understand, it's going to happen at 9 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. British time, and 11 p.m. Australian. Yes, I am reading over here. And what we know about it is going to be 24 minutes. So where do I think those 24 minutes will go? Let's start off with the for 6 minutes for Pokemon ZA. And I know everyone's going to be so excited with ZA. I am, as a Pokemon fan. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. It's going to be enjoyable. It's going to be a game I'm going to probably pick up if it ever goes on sale, which it probably will have a sale. Let's call it a year afterwards. You know, it will be like $5 off, and I won't be like, oh no, there it is, like I will. So yeah. So I predict that will be 6 minutes. I think 2 minutes are at first they're going to start off with a 3 minute trailer. Something that it's the basic, hey, here's our launch trailer, pretty much. It's not a launch, but you know what I mean. It's gonna be like their trailer going forward for the launch. Then I think they're gonna do 2 minutes on the map. And it'll be something very generic where it's like, this is a wild area. It's like, yes, I've already seen that in the trailer. Something like that. It was, and then I think 1 minute, the final minute, will be revealing a new Zygarde form. I think this is pretty obvious. A very boring answer. But I think that's probably what's going to happen. So then I think they're going to spend 2 minutes on Pokemon Champion. That new mobile gaming where you can play all your Pokemon games. The battling online. I think this is going to be showcased, and I think 1 minute of that will be, like, here's the new thing, and then I think they're going to say something like along the lines of going forward. This will be the tournament when it comes out, and I don't think it'll come out until the 10th generation launches, or right around there. So I expect that'll probably be most of the announcements. Then I think they're going to do 2 minutes on Pokemon Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. I don't know if anyone remembers. Those are not out on the online yet. So I think they're going to do a minute each. I think this will be one of the big shocking things. I know I'm talking with my hands today. I think this will be a shadow drop, which means that it will be available on the 22nd. And we can all sit there and go, woo, that was fun. I remember this as, when I was a child. I don't know about everybody else. So then what do I think that they're going to do? I think they're going to focus 2 minutes on Pokemon Red, Blue, Gold, and Silver. I think those are going to come to the online shop. I think these are going to be November releases, something for the Christmas time launch of when all these kids are going to have Switch 2s because their parents we're going to get them one and probably the online in December for Christmas, and they'll be all up and ready to go for them when they open that up on Christmas Day. Or really any holiday right around there. That's going to be their holiday big launch other than ZA. Then I think they're going to spend a minute at the very end of that talking about the online, talking about the 30th anniversary coming up next year. I think they're going to announce in not so many words, but they're basically going to say hey, Ruby, Sapphire, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, pretty much all the games up until Black and White will be on the online at some point. This is kind of my shot in the dark right now going, this is a big one that I think will happen, but I predict they're going to put that on the online. There's no point of having your IP sit in basically purgatory. So then, what do I think is going to happen after that? 2 minutes on Pokemon Sleep. And I think because, again, that 30th anniversary is coming up, I think that they're going to start the thing off by saying, hey, starting in November, we're going to bring the mythic Pokemon over. So probably Mew to start off with, Jirachi, Magni. I can never say that. The little Aqua thing from, it was Ruby and Sapphire. I think everybody probably knows what I'm talking about if you're watching this. And then I think 2 minutes on, and here's another big one I think it's going to be showcased. Pokemon Rangers reboot. Pokemon Rangers is one of those things I really don't think a whole lot of people even like, not that they don't remember, but it's not something that's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. I think that we'll probably get an accessory with this to play it, because I don't believe the Switch 2 is touchscreen. I might be wrong on that, but if it is, then, you just play that. This is one of my crazier things. I think for a minute, and I joke about this too, and it's not going to be this, obviously. I think it's going to be Pokemon poop. I know it sounds really stupid, but Pokemon Sleep's already been monetized. It was pretty much, it was Pokemon Go, Pokemon TCG Pocket have been monetized. Everything, pretty much, they watch everything. Let's be honest. They don't really, but come on. They're going to do something really stupid like that, or brush your teeth. Something that kids will be like, oh, if you brush your teeth for 3 minutes, or not 3 minutes, I can't remember what the time is. Long time. Whatever the daily recommended dental one is, probably a little bit longer than that, just to make sure kids are brushing their teeth, and you get like a shiny, or not shiny, like a rare candy or something really dumb like that, where we're all like, why? But kids like that kind of stuff. I know as a kid I would have loved something like that. I know I love those little toothbrushes that make all the music. So I totally could see them doing something like toothbrush, or something really dumb like that. Then I'm thinking 1 minute on Pokemon Go. I think the new Mega Evolutions from ZA are probably going to be showcased, and I'm not saying that this is going to come out like tomorrow. Since November, I wouldn't be surprised if 1 month beforehand they go like, hey, here's some of the new Mega Evolutions. We'll release 5. We'll release 1 a week until the launch of the game. There, it's an advertisement for that. 3 minutes I think will be done on DJ Pikachu, or I don't know if anyone's ever seen those pictures online. Supposedly we're going to have something to do with the sound of your system, kind of like a Hey You Pikachu for this generation. I totally could see them doing 3 minutes on, like, hey, look at this new thing that we're still working on, and we're close to getting it done, but here you go. Then I think we're going to get 1 minute for Pokemon Pocket, TCG Pocket. Probably the new set that's coming out. Let's be honest here, Eevee is already come out. It's been out for a couple weeks now. It's probably time. And then I think they're going to end this with the last minute showing off the new Pokemon generation. I don't think we're going to get a whole lot. I know the rumors is Pokemon in Greece. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we see a flash of a legendary. We don't really actually see the legendary. We kind of see like how, I don't know if anyone remember this, Lugia was kind of in a shadow form. I probably would see something like that, maybe some thunder, because Zeus is so big for that Greece like themed area that they could put maybe Xernonas. In Pokemon Black and White, the one mythical is probably what they'll showcase, but you know what I mean, something like that where it's like, hey, look, it kind of looks like him, because a few Pokemon do kind of look like each other. But yeah, let me know down below, what do you guys think? I think that will be my total. It was 24 minutes. I think a majority of it, like I said, will be Pokemon ZA and Pokemon ZA themed, just to get us pumped up for the games that honestly I'm not excited for, but I understand why they're trying to push it. I really think one of the big things I think is online. Now that we got more people going on the Switch 2, I would not be surprised if another big chunk of this direct goes to the online, going like, hey, buy the online streaming service, because games are really kind of pushing streaming, and it feels like anymore. So yeah, like, favorite, subscribe. Tell me down below. Am I completely wrong? And I got a feeling in about 2 days I will be getting a lot of comments going, and you really didn't understand anything. All right, see you guys.